Forward, 6'10", number 17, Michael Porter Jr.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Cleveland, fourth in the conference, are looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, Brooklyn. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are lately, they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. We've got Wade, Harden out there with Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the three, the small forward. And for the Nets, Porter and Clowney up in the forward spots. Terrence Mann is out there with Demon. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, Greg, this is an exciting part of the season, isn't it? The trade deadline is behind us, and we're going to start seeing guys around the league in new uniforms. The stage is set for it.
And we saw some teams make some moves to get better as we come up on the All-Star break. It'll be interesting to see how those new additions mesh.
And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Here's Demon. On the wing, man. 5 on the clock. Releases. And it's Demon missing. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Mitchell with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one drops. Harden's got 8 points.
Fighting for those points, the beard playing tough.
And here are the Nets. 8-point game. Pass to Porter. Claxton a screen on Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Demon. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For 3, Mitchell. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. And we hear a lot about 6'11" Nick Claxton's effect on defense. RJ, what's your opinion?
Well, it's not just his rim protection, but he can pop out and affect shots in the mid-range. He guards multiple positions well, and his defensive versatility, that's not easy to come by.
Now here's Allen. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's Claxton. 6-point game. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Allen with the screen for Harden. Locked up there for Allen. Claxton with the steal. Here's Porter. And the shot goes in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now, here's Mitchell. Defended by Mann. Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Demon, guarded by Harden. Here's Claxton. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Allen outside. Back to Harden. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Allen kicks to Harden. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 4. Here's Demon. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Wade outside. Back to Harden. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
It's tough to defend that. The defense was there. Harden just makes a difficult shot.
Out to the wing. Inside. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wade a screen on Porter. Here's Tyson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Here's Connie. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's stolen by Allen. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Shot clock at 2. Drills it from outside.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
It's time to get excited and get loud. Here they are. Team Fight.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. Traore comes in for man. .144 left to play in the first quarter. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Here is Porter, following the score by Cleveland. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Offline with his 3. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Orlando. Merrill with the ball. Williams picks him up. A shot's good from Nance.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Williams. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. With the fadeaway. The rebound by Merrill.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demin. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
On the court.
There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And here's Harden for 3. The rebound by Shaw. Powell, the pass to Wolf. Here's Traoré from deep three-point land. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And that one falls for Traoré. And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. James Harden getting it done for the Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
They've got Traoré, also Powell out there. Williams is out there with Sharp. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Traoré, guarded by Harden. Traoré can't hit. And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Brooklyn with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's Williams. Wide open shot is on the money. Williams has got his first basket. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
The highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Cavaliers 5th.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside, Porter. The wing man. He's guarded by Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Clowney. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Harden surveying the D. Harden draws the double. Nance with no one around. Connects from three-point range. Nance has got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now Harden following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
Checked in for the Nets.
All right, everyone, let's give it up for Team Hype.
Greg, last season, the Cavaliers with 64 wins. That's the third most in franchise history.
But crushing disappointment, then losing in the second round. They knew they'd be criticized and acknowledged they need to be tougher mentally.
Launches a three, drains it from beyond the arc. Lonnie's got 5 points so far.
and easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package, skilled at making the correct pass.
Now here's Harden. 15 points in the game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Nets trailed by 13. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Traore. Over Harden. And the rejection by Harden.
Nice hustle on defense from Harden, showing a willingness to make an impact on this end. Okay.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Traore. And then for Cleveland, Allen's checked in for Bryant. And it's Dean Wade in for Sam Merrill. Harden kicks to Mitchell. Allen at the screen for Mitchell. It's 3-pointers off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the paint, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And just playing well within the offense. Porter's not forcing his own shot and shows solid court vision and passing ability.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Man gets the bucket.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Pass to Tyson. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Harden outside. To the inside. Cleveland moving it around. Tyson. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Tyson's got 5 points so far.
Nice vision by Mitchell. Saw a teammate with a good look from 3, moved it out.
Man finds Williams. Back to Man. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Tyson. He has 5. Wade passes to Harden. Now Allen. Chalk up 2 there. Allen's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Switch here. Demon's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Merrill's checked in. Pass to Man. Here's Demon. Guarded by Harden. Here's Demon. Last game, 26 points. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Tyson. Nice D from Porter.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Clowney. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Tyson. Back to Harden. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tyson. Now Merrill. Jacks up a 3. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Merrill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Porter. Now man. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Merrill on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. Merrill's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Demon. Here's Mann. It's good from long range. Mann's got 9. And so it's Cleveland. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
With the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Almost. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Cleveland leading by 13, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, Jared Allen is out there with Wade. Then it's Harden, and it's Mitchell, and it's Tyson in at the 3. And that one's good, Mitchell.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Down low, it's tipped. Pass to Allen. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Cavaliers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Wade finds Mitchell. Back to Wade. Here's Harden on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Demon. Guarded by Harden. Pass to Claxton. Here's Mann. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Mitchell in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Man in the corner. Pass to Claxton. 2 points. That one goes. Claxton's got 9 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Harden. D right on him. And again, it's Cleveland.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Your next U.S. team.
A moment here to see the numbers for Harden, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Nets trail by 19. Here's Demon. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. To the paint. Mitchell outside. Porter against Allen. To the middle. Here's Mann. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And RJ, you played 7 seasons in a Nets uniform. The most of any of your teams.
Yeah, it was a great way to start my career consistently in the playoff picture. It was really the most sustained success that the franchise has enjoyed.
Now Porter. James Harden missing on the 3. Inside. Here's Clary. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's getting after it, but needs some help if they're going to get it done.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. He can't hit that time. Nets trail by 15. Outside Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Mann. Here's Demon. Guarded by Harden. And it's Demon missing. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's Tyson. He has 5. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Nailed from three-point land.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Wade bounce pass. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tyson's got 8.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let's go. Don't be shy. Everybody get there. Come on. You're off beat, dude. You're off beat.
He's checked in for Brooklyn.
Let's hear it for you.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers from Michael Porter Jr.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The wing, Mitchell, defended by Man. Mitchell's shot is good.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Here's Man. He's got 11. Over Mitchell. Man can't hit. Mitchell outside. And he drives in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Sharp's checked in for Brooklyn. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Outside Williams. Offensive rebound on the wing, Man. Sharp with a screen on Mitchell. And again, no good by Brooklyn. To the paint, here's Wade, and Wade slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Williams. To the inside, here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size in the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Wade. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 17. Man passes to Sharp. Cavaliers with the rebound. Wade's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Merrill has it in the corner. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Merrill's got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Clowney. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Earl on the wing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by Sharp. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. Man gets the bucket.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
The three from Harden. That shot, no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Turn it up, guys. Let's go.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Sharp. Michael Porter's out there with Zaire Williams. Then there's Traoré, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
That free throw missing. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Now, here is Harden. From downtown, rebounded by the Nets.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Williams. Porter in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Harden. The 10-footer finds the target. Harden's got 19 points.
What a game from Harden, filling it up. James, everyone knows this man is just a gifted scorer.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. Harden. He's tightly guarded. Nance finds Ellis. Now Merrill. Harden outside. 4 on the shot clock. Merrill on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 15. Powell, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype.
Claxton's checked in for Charlotte. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nets. 17-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Harden with it. Williams picks him up. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance dishes to Harden. Back to Nance. And the rejection by Claxton. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. There's Porter with the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn with the 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Down low, Merrill finds Nance. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 7 points for Larry Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Brown. Williams can't hit. Merrill on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Harden outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Williams. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Harden outside. Pass to Tomlin. Now, here is Harden. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Powell, covered by Mitchell. Powell against Mitchell. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Harden outside. Pass to Nance. Claxton with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Porter. And the lead is down inside single digits.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
So for the Nets, Bonnie's checked in, man subbed in for Pop. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Harden. Strong move off the glass.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Here's Demon, guarded by Harden. And that one drops.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Free throw good, Demon. And it's Harden with the ball for Cleveland. They led the game at 1 point by 20. From outside, Porter pulls it down. The Nets on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Takes the three. It's off target.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Wade outside. Harden outside. Missed on the three.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
1:32 left to play in the final quarter. For three, and there's the three.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Harden outside. And they pick up the two.
There's always been a natural power to Harden's game. Contact rarely affects a guard of his size.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And let's face it, James Harden, one of the most dangerous offensive weapons this league has ever seen, still has got the skill.
Now here's Porter. Here's Clowney. Axton is screen on Mitchell. Rebounded by Allen inside. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wade up top. Mitchell outside. Wade outside. Clock at 6. Now Harden from deep. Claxton with the rebound. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
James, night in and night out, this team comes ready to perform. What does this win say about your collective focus?
We've had that same mentality all year long, you know, whether it's bad record teams or guys in and out the lineups. We just had a mindset all season that this year is going to be special. So, you know, no matter who it is we play, we go out there and just try to compete at a high level and win as many games as we can.
It's about you, not the opponent. You got that right. Thanks, James.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, James Harden.